Hi, I'm Pranav. I'm a researcher from the University of Oxford, and my question's about federalism.
Sorry, you're about terrorism?
Federalism.
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 Okay.
Completely different.
Hold the mic close enough, yeah. Thank you.
What do you think about the creation of smaller states like Telangana, and how does that affect Indian federalism?
Well, I am in favor. I mean, my friend Pallam and I have discussed this in a specific case, but I'm in favor in principle of smaller states simply because our states have become very much larger than they were. You know, when India first became independent, the entire country's population was 330 million. When the states were reorganized in 1956, we were still below 400 million. Now, you have to understand that we are now 3 times that size. And at the same time, the administrative machinery of the states has become, in some places, completely untenable. Uttar Pradesh is a very good example. Even after the hiving off of Uttarakhand from Uttar Pradesh, it still has almost 200 million people. And to function as one administrative unit, particularly when the different regions of Uttar Pradesh have so many different challenges and socio-economic realities. Eastern UP is very different from Bundelkhand, very different from Western UP, and so on. One has to ask oneself, what is the logic? Now, before the creation of Telangana, well before, but when the agitation was starting, in 2009, as a member of the ruling party, and at that point as a minister, wrote to the then Home Minister, asking whether the time was not right for us to consider the creation of a States Reorganization Commission. Rather than giving in to ad hoc demands for any particular individual state, whether it's Telangana today or, Bundelkhand tomorrow, Gorkhaland the day after, or whatever, rather than doing it that way, let's agree a set of criteria and principles. Let's have a certain approach as to what is the desirable size of a state, what consequences must follow, what degree of popular sentiment must be respected, should we have referendums in the state concerned before it is broken. The whole set of issues that a States Reorganization Commission could have considered. Remember, the first one goes back to the period 52 to 56, and ironically was prompted by the fasting to death of an Andhra Gandhian leader calling for a united Andhra. That was how so now we've gone the opposite direction, and we still haven't actually sat down and had a serious discussion of the principles behind the way in which states should be organized. So if you ask me what's my view, I would say that yes, I think we can, if the United States with 300 million people can have 50 states, we with 1.2 billion can easily consider 30 states, 40 states, I don't know. But there must be a set of criteria and principles under which that is worked out. Because of course the negative side of that is the more states you have, the fear is there will be more bureaucracy, more ministers and more cars with red lights and more privileges that the poor Indian taxpayer will have to bear. And we need to strike the right balance between efficient administration and at the same time the increasing sense that we need to decentralize further. The one good thing about the present government's talking about cooperative federalism, though we are yet to fully understand what that means in practice, is that at least they recognize that not all the answers can be found in Delhi to every question.
Thank you.